recording one record at a time, back with another video. Pick up vinyl records video. Listen to a little crazy music today in the background. A beautiful Sunday afternoon. Had a little bit of a break, so I thought I'd come in and shoot a video. It's been a while. Listening to TV tunes. I have them on vinyl and CD. I mean, look into them. They are great. They have every song, cartoon, or whatever. This is basically Saturday morning stuff, I think. We're listening to H.R. Puffin stuff, man. That was a really trippy show when I was a little kid. So let's get started. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm hanging in there. You know, I started a new job / account recently. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Yeah, it's been pretty stressful, but I ended up getting a job very quickly. If anybody, this is my life update. If anybody didn't know, I worked for this company for 12 and a half years, and they were laying everybody off and outsourcing to overseas. It's long stories, but bottom line is, when I found that out, I quickly started jumping on the bandwagon and not waiting around. Now, I'm in the technology sector, so the jobs are pretty plentiful. So I was very lucky, and I have a lot of connections on various companies and everything. So I am a consultant in technology, and it's a stressful job, but I love it, and it pays well. I'll leave it at that. So I did get a new job, and I'm actually working Bobby Gash. You'll get a kick out of this, and also Robert Harrison is. I'm dealing with some companies that are in Canada, in Ontario, Toronto, Quebec, Vancouver. Oh yeah. So I'm dealing with French Canadians and non-French Canadians. So they're really nice people. Plus I have a great boss and everything. So just very lucky to have a job, and I love it, and everyone's nice, and I'm back in the game. The only thing is I'm pretty burned out. I didn't take a vacation all summer. So I'm hoping to take a few days off in September. It's pretty tough watching your family go on vacation and you're stuck working, but grateful I have a job, provide for my family, and that's enough about that. Just grateful. And so I've been very busy. But anyways, I wanted to talk about some records I picked up over the time. Music keeps me going, keeps me in a happy place. I'm sure everybody else it does. And this is Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It was classic. I mean, they were smoking some serious stuff when they wrote and produced these shows in the 70s. So, all right, let's get started. Enough about me. Got 3 minutes of rambling on. I do want to give shout-outs before I start to some special people. Rob Harrison 2.0. Check his channel out. He does awesome music, movies, comics. I mean, he covers the gamut. You never know what you're going to find with him. Great guy, friend of Bobby Gass. Just a really great guy. And, of course, shout-outs to Bobby Gass. Bobby, your painting will be shipped tomorrow, Monday. I know I said, I think Saturday, but it is going out on Monday, and I will email you the tracking number. My dad is a accomplished watercolor artist, painter, and he graciously painted Bobby a beautiful fishing scene. So that's going to be shipped to Bobby, and he'll get it and enjoy it, and hopefully hang it on his wall and not throw it in the garbage. But he can do whatever he wants with it. But thanks, Bobby. I appreciate it. So another shout out, Vinyl Richie. Great guy. Just really awesome videos, punk, hardcore, everything. I love his channel. Steve Carlson. Love his channel. Sunday morning shows with Kat, and he's really hit it big time, and I'm very happy for him. I have so many videos to catch up on. Robert the NYC guy, my buddy over in New York City. How you doing, Robert? It's been a long time. I got to catch up on 2-year videos. He's a good guy. Check out his channel. Steve at Value Vinyl, always making me bust a nut laughing. Him and Mrs. Vinyl and Bree, just a wonderful family. Tina Fazoli, an avid supporter of my channel, and just always has wonderful things and positive things to say about my channel. I don't think she has her own channel, but she's just a sweetheart. Much appreciated, Tina. And Rob from Boston, what can I say? We all love Rob. Nice guy, great channel. I believe he's busy renovating his basement to make his music emporium. Rob, how we doing, buddy? The Vinyl Professor, James Griffiths. Always love his insight of music and everything. And finally, Psycho Platters. Just check that channel out. I love his channel. He does a lot of live streams. So, all right, let's get started. Ready to rock and roll. First album I picked up is Gwar. I don't know if anybody's heard of Gwar, but they are I think they call them shock rock horror. I mean, I love how these people, categorize everything. And these are basically a heavy metal band with elements of punk, shock rock, metal, everything. And this is Gwar, okay? And Gwar are basically, this album's called Scumdogs of the Universe. In my opinion, one of their greatest albums. They've got like 13 albums out. They're still going. They've changed various members or whatever, but they are an act that if you see them live, you've probably never experienced anything again. I mean, they got comic books, trading cards, board games, even barbecue sauces after them. This is a reissue from 1990, and I was very happy to pick this up. This is the back of it. But you'll notice there's a lot of blood and gore, too, in their they're like theater performance, kind of like science fiction. They wear incredible costumes. Whoever makes their costumes, I'm telling you, let me turn this down a little bit more. Whoever makes their costumes, incredible. It's like movie quality costumes, and I love when you see them live. If you're in the first couple of rows, you get splattered in fake blood. I saw them at the Anthrax a long time ago when they were starting out very early, and I just remember them being covered in blood and fake blood and gratuitous violence. They have political satire. They're always like tearing apart like some famous actor or whatever. I remember when I went and saw the Gwar show, I believe they had a Ronald Reagan guy, like a Ronald Reagan costume, and they like dismembered him on stage. So I mean, it's funny, it's shocking, and boy, they can play their instruments too. They don't hide behind all of this stuff, their costumes and everything. They really can rock. So that's Gwar. And the album is Scumdogs of the Universe. And let me open this up. It's a gatefold double album. And this is a special anniversary edition album. There they are, Gwar, on stage. They are over the top. They are like the evil side of Kiss. Not to compare them to Kiss. But, now when you take the record out, what I noticed lately, guys, is I don't know if anybody's noticing, girls, they are out of control with colored vinyl. Colored vinyl used to be really special to me, but it's like almost every album that's coming out is colored vinyl, or you can get it on colored vinyl, which is cool. I love colored vinyl, don't get me wrong. That's a lyric sheet. Side A, the blood splatter on it. And here are some of the characters that they go by. And you have your Flativus Maximus character down here, and you have up here, you have Balsic, the Jaws of Death, Jazmak the Gushiner, and then you have Beefcake the Mighty. So if you notice, they are in characters and some awesome artwork. Look at that. Sick. And that, of course, is the lead singer, Odarius Ungrakus, or whatever. I know I'm killing the names, pronunciation. But this is on cool, like, Blood Vein record. Here, let me show you this. It's very cool. So, and that's Gwar. There you go. The other album's the same color. So, again, that's Gwar. They are a band that are kind of hard to describe, but they're very theatrical, shocking, horrific, great metal guys. And, they formed in 1984 to 1989, and they were a result of a band, I believe, called Death Pig, if memory serves me correct. But they have comic books, trading cards, board games, even barbecue sauces after these guys. It's crazy, right? So check them out, Gwar. You won't be sorry, man. They are cool. Let's see. Next on my list. Okay. Andy Borders turned me on to these guys. He was chatting on how incredible this band was. I never heard of them. I'm not really turned on to brand new bands. But, of course, if they're good and I like them and they're new, then I'm going to, jump on board. Well, he told me about this band. They're called the Mars Volta. And this is deloused in the Comatorium. And here you go right here. This is a reissue. And look at that. Isn't that a very cool album cover? Very unique. And, this is pressed on exclusive, it's a double LP. It's on gold and black marble vinyl. Exclusive art print by Robin Lana and N, whatever. And this album, critics love this album. I think it's on the Rolling Stone Top 500 list. And there's two of the guys here. They kind of remind me of like Led Zeppelin, but an experimental Led Zeppelin, if you can understand that. But this album is unbelievable. I didn't know about this band at all. They completely were not on my radar. And I thank Andy Borders for that, because I just checked them out. I started listening to them, and I was like, whoa, they are unbelievable. I have to get this album. It's like nothing I've heard before. They're from El Paso, Texas, I believe. And they were formed in 2001. And this album, believe it or not, is produced by Rick Rubin. Right? Rick Rubin from the Beastie Boys and hip-hop and all that stuff. But they're categorized as experimental rock, progressive metal, prog rock. I was thinking about the Mars Volta. Like, what does that mean? So I looked up the name, and apparently the Mars, obviously, it's just because they're into science and science fiction, and they love the planet Mars. And the Volta, apparently, from what I read, it's taken from the Federico Fellini films. There was a book about it. And it's basically a turnaround, a new scene. So that's basically what the name came from. But this album is incredible. I can't wait to spin this. And let me just open this up and show you guys. It's the first time I'm opening this. So, now when I open this, it's got this beautiful, like, cardboard thing right here. And it says photo by Robin, whatever the name. And this comes off like that. And look at that picture. Isn't that wild? And let's open it up. Beautiful glossy album. And here is the inside, the inner fold. And let's take a look at the album. Alright, this is beautifully made. It's thick, the inner sleeve, the artwork is incredible, but the biggest part is the band. And this is on, check it out, like gold and black, covered vinyl. So I highly suggest, if you've never heard of these guys before, to check them out. Like I said, they're a little prog rock and roll, experimental. It's like nothing I've ever heard before. And again, this album is deloused in the Comatorium. And that is the Mars Volta. And then that's the second album. There's the back. So, highly recommend them. Fantastic. Andy Borders, thanks for turning me on to them, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Next is an album from the 60s. I'm sure Bobby knows this band. This was a record store day buy. This is called The Creation in stereo, and this is a reissue. See, record store day buy. And it's a 2 LP set on 180 gram clear vinyl. Contains all the stereo mixes created by Alec Paolo in 2016, gathered together on 2 LPs for the first time. Inner sleeves features photos and annotation. This is The Creation. And they were around from 1966 to 1968. I believe they were affiliated with the Byrds. Bobby, you're an expert at this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, man. I've never heard of these guys. Another band I was excited to stumble across that I just discovered, and this album is absolutely fantastic. So that's The Creation. And what can I say about them? They're an English rock band, and they were formed in 1966 from Cheshunt, Herefordshire. And their best songs are Making Time and Painter Man. I love those 2 songs. I mean, the whole album's great. But, they're considered garage rock, psychedelic rock, and freak beat. Whatever the heck that is. That's a new one, right? Don't you love how they characterize all these names for music? And they were active from 66 to 68. Check them out. The Creation in stereo. You won't be wrong. I don't know if Rob from Boston has this, but again, there's nothing better than stumbling across bands that you don't know of, or people turning you on to new bands and discovering them and just being blown away. Now I'm going to open this right now because it's sealed real quick, and I'm going to save. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I'm going to save this little thing. I like to stick it in the what do you call it? So, again, double album, The Creation. There the guys are, back in the day, 1966 to 1968. Love garage rock, like psych rock. Love 60s music. And again, very well made record. Let me take this out of the cover. And look, it's just got some great information, liner notes, all about the band. And there's the songs Making Time, Painter Man, Biff Bang Pow. Again, brand new album. Very excited to play the rest of it. Some wonderful liner notes. There they are there. Again, The Creation. Bobby, I'm sure you've heard of them. And this is on very cool clear vinyl. Very cool. So I was pretty stoked to have that. And that's The Creation. And there's the songs. And again, this is a reissue. And this is disc 2. Again, more liner notes, more information on the band and the songs. I just absolutely love albums that have that. They need to do that more. So The Creation, check them out. Awesome band. Record store day. No, I didn't wait in line for record store day. I just searched the internet for the record store albums and picked out the ones I want, you know? Too busy to wait in line and all that. So, anyways, next 2 albums, Randy Newman, okay? Another one that kind of fell through the radar with me. This one's Randy Newman, Trouble in Paradise, and Randy Newman, Land of Dreams. These were fairly inexpensive, great condition. Just an incredible piano player, songwriter, composer, soundtrack guy. He's been around from this, from the mid '60s. He's the one that did that corny song, "Short People Got," which is very inappropriate now, right? Because making fun of short people, that's not cool. But anyways, Randy Newman, Trouble in Paradise, and this album, Land of Dreams. So this has I Love LA. I just absolutely love that song. I didn't realize he sang that. And Randy Newman, Trouble in Paradise. And then this one, Land of Dreams, has It's Money That Matters. And that is on the... Is that Reprise? Yeah, Reprise record. So... And that's Money That Matters. That's another great song. But he's the one that also, I didn't realize, that did the Toy Story soundtracks. And me and my son absolutely love Toy Story movies, man. And they had that song, You Got a Friend in Me. So, yeah, so I was a little privy to that. So, yeah, so 2 great albums. Randy Newman. Let me know what you think of Randy Newman. He was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think, last year or a couple years ago. Unbelievably very talented guy. Really, really like him. So that's Randy Newman. I mean, I guess I could say what year these albums came out, right? Land of Dreams, 1988. But he has albums going back to the early 70s, I mean. And then Randy Newman, Trouble in Paradise, 2 critically acclaimed albums, and that's from 1983. And they categorize him as pop and R&B, but he's a singer and songwriter, obviously. So very happy to have those. And then every once in a while I like to get into my heavy metal mood. And I'm a huge, I don't know if anybody heard, I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. I saw them back in the day when I was young. I saw the Power Slave tour, and I was blown away. And I absolutely love their first 2 albums. You know, the British new wave metal movement that came in with Judas Priest, and, you know, in the mid to late 70s, and, you know, Iron Maiden with Paul D'Onofrio, whatever his name was, the original lead singer on the first 2 albums. What a raw, kind of a raw, punkish heavy metal, that heavy metal new wave sound that came out. Fantastic albums. But anyways, this album is a later one from 2015. It's a concept album. Again, lead singer Bruce Dickinson in it. And this is Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls. It is a 3-album set. Absolutely brilliant album. I mean, these guys still have it. And here's the back of the album. And Eternity Should Fail, Speed of Light. That's a fantastic song. The Great Unknown. I mean, this whole album is incredible. Came out in 2015. It is a trifold. Let me show you the artwork. And as we all know, Eddie is always on their albums. Their mascot, Eddie. So look at the artwork on this. How ghoulish is that, huh? Definitely won't be letting my son look at that. Look at that. Holding the heart in his hand. But there's Eddie, our lovely guy Eddie, and there's some of the guys. And there's always tons of hidden stuff in the artwork that you can find. Whether it's other names of albums or references to the album. Iron Maiden, fantastic. I'm sure everybody's heard of Iron Maiden. But this is an incredible album. And there's the flip back part, and this is like kind of like a Mayan theme. And here is the album. The lyrics on a nice thick inner sleeve gloss. And this isn't fancy. This is just on black 180 gram vinyl, but absolutely brilliant album. I love it. And that is Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls. Yes, I do rock out on heavy metal every once in a while. I love Metallica. But anyways, so another album is The Sisters of Mercy. This was a record store day buy as well. I am a huge Sisters of Mercy fan, Bauhaus fan, Peter Murphy fan, Love and Rockets, love that goth sound. And this one is the 3 radio sessions, 12 tracks previously unreleased on an LP, unlimited edition, smoky 180 gram vinyl. Ooh, let's take that out. All right, and let's look at the back. Look at this. John Peel session, 1982. The song, 1969, Alice, Good Things. Floor Show on side 1. Side 2, David Kidd Jensen session, 1983. Heartland. Jolene. Valentine. Burn. John Peel Session 1984, Walk Away, great song. Poison Door, No Time to Cry, and Emma. And as you know, Andrew Aldridge, lead vocals. This was recorded back in March 6th of 1983. And let me show you the albums here. Here are the albums. Nothing fancy, just obviously black covers. But look at this vinyl. This is very ghoulish vinyl. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's like almost like marble. And there you go. Metal release. There's a Sisters of Mercy symbol. So I was very excited to have that. And I believe Vinyl Richie also picked that up as well. So there you go there. What are we at? 25 minutes? Oh, great. I still have more records to go. I think I'm going to have to do part 2, folks. So let me stop here. And also, if you notice over here, were a cool bunch of 45s I picked up that are hardcore punk and punk that I need to go. That will be another episode. So let me stop here because I'm a little way over here, 26 minutes. Hope everyone's doing well. Crazy TV tunes in the background playing. A little something different. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your family. Appreciate what you have and what you don't. And I hope everyone's doing well. Love you guys. And we'll talk to you later for part 2 of my vinyl finds. Cheers, folks. Bye.